I want to see how he's gonna do in this one, because I have not seen him play professional Dota for a really long time.
Yeah, I'm completely in agreement with you there. I think there was a couple heroes that I used to actually look at Noob that he was one of the better mids at when he was playing his Snapfire, his Viper. He was really good about controlling lane and stuff like that. So yeah, really excited to see how this Rubik's gonna do, and I'm excited to see just a bunch of we got a couple stand-ins and all that too. So this is just kind of crazy.
It's like a stack, you know. This is gonna be, I think, very fun Dota to watch. And you know, back and forth, probably a lot more mistakes being made. Looking at some of the names, LeBron, he's been in the scene for a very long time. Best team he played for was Navi. Looking at these starting items, that's gonna be position 5 Pango, Orb of Venom, Shield Crash already skilled. Not a big fan of Orb of Venom. I think like you might need to get a bit of a different item build, or he might be playing 4 in this one.
I honestly cannot even tell who's playing what. Like, I mean, I can tell who's the carry, obviously, but like based off of 4 and 5, not 100% sure. Fake Death usually plays the 5, so I'd assume that LeBron is just going to be
sure, because this Orb of Venom makes a bit more sense if you're playing position 4 Pango, extra slow. Combine that with Viper, it's going to be a lot of kill potential coming up from these two heroes. Yeah, it's super strong. I want to see how Enigma is going to do. Panel mentioned that Enigma did receive some of the buffs. You get less gold, less experience for the Eidolons, and they are a bit more tanky. Now having magic, yeah, 60% magic resist, but we'll see. He's against Monkey, so yeah, exactly. It's going to be a bit more difficult. And mid Rubik.
I'm glad we should just look at this, right? Like right here, it's attacker versus noob. Well, let's be honest. This is the two best players in the match. These guys have played on tier 1 teams before and just very strong laners in general. So I mean, this is where I'm going to be looking at, not even just laning phase, all game. I feel like it's going to be a kind of battle between the two of them, at least in skill.
I agree. There are a couple of good spells to steal by Rubik, nothing like insanely. I would say Pango, definitely like either a Shield Crash, most likely you're going to be aiming for his Rolling Thunder. Snapfire ulti is pretty easy to steal since it's channeling, and yeah, good job there, Fog, debating our Observer so that he misses a kill.
I only said I'm gonna be. No, I'm just kidding. Well, we did mention how strong this lane top can be, right? The poison attack plus the double slow with Shield Crash plus Over Venom. I'm surprised they catch the Bane of all heroes. He must have been really out of position on Skulls, so I'm a bit surprised that he does go down, but that's usually not something that happens. Like, he must have been playing way ahead of the wave and just got stacked up, because he didn't even use a single tango.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, he didn't use neither a Fairy Fire, nor Healing Salve, nor a tango. So probably thought, you know, I can just trade on Bane. No one can touch me, the strongest level 1 hero that you can trade with, but not a thing anymore. And we can see something that we were really worried about. These Eidolons, they do die. Monkey with the Boundless, Snapfire, like she has decent damage, and the Viper getting the first blood, finishing the urn already. Ooh.
Monkey King just takes a ton of damage. But yeah, gets his Jingus up, he'll be able to heal back up. Yeah, I honestly really like I don't know how about you, how you feel, but I really like HSS-FLO's draft this time around. I think Rubik in general is just a really dicey hero. It's really tough to make work a lot of times. Putting it mid can be a big risk. And then they also go for something like Enigma. I feel like it's just some of these heroes that are really difficult to make work. Sure, they have Sanking to bring it all together, but I'm definitely concerned because matchups in the lane and just like overall game feel, right? They've got this Monkey King, this Pango. They have such strong heroes. Yeah,
looking at the Dire draft, like, you need to execute this type of a draft perfectly. These spells are not easy to use. No. Like, if you steal something bad with Rubik, if you get jumped, if no one used the spell, this position 4 Enigma could potentially suffer as well. So a lot of these things like could potentially add up, and looking at the HSS-FLO draft, like they're like, okay, we're gonna go in, Monkey King's gonna farm, you know, pretty simple stuff, I would say, and pretty easy way to play Dota.
Yeah, and they have counter picks too, right? Like they have the Monkey King versus the Wraith King core matchup, so he's gonna always have like Wukong's versus Reincarnate as it goes together. They have gap close for the, you know, I wouldn't usually emphasize this so much versus something like Rubik, but because it's mid Rubik, it makes a difference. They have two different heroes that can just gap close super easy. The Monkey King, the Pango, and then later it's like this isn't like a gap close, but like Mortimer Kisses versus squishy heroes like Rubik, like a mid laner. You know, he just gets hit by like a stun and he's dead to Kisses. So definitely worried.
I'm a big Rubik fan. I'm a big position 4 Rubik fan. I don't think this mid Rubik, yeah, it can work, but there's a reason why this hero is not popular compared to other mid laners, compared to like any spirit type of a hero. I was so mad. I was so mad yesterday when I read the patch notes and I saw Urn of Shadows cost increase. This is my favorite item in the game. It's been
That's why.
It's been like that for I don't know, 5 years plus, and now seeing it getting increased in cost is just, you know, might turn me away from it. It's still a very good item.
It's still like one of the best items in the game for me. Like Wand and Urn have always been 1-2 for me. Alina is really pulling quite far ahead in that matchup too. Keep speaking about that Rubik. So just watching Attacker now using Glyph to get aggressive. You see the Enigma dive out as we do, you know, as I do bait my observer to look at the mid lane.
Yeah, I mean, Attacker is playing really aggressive on a mid lane. If he was not, he would probably call himself Defender there. But yeah, look at him. He popped the Glyph, try to force something, and didn't he force a TP rotation there?
I think he forced the TP rotation.
Or fake TP rotation.
He also, I think, took most of that stack. I think the Rubik had a little bit of stack going on his camp. He puts a ward down, takes that away too. Got a good level advantage on this Lina. Actually, almost a pretty significant one, actually. Bottom. They don't have the follow-up.
They can't. They use a stun on Sand King and Monkey King. If he shows up, that fight is pretty much... You know, we can't take the fight against Monkey. Enigma doesn't have boots yet, so he can easily be jumped by a Monkey King. How's Monkey doing in terms of CS? He's 34 and 11 compared to 13 on Sand King. A lot of these CS are actually Eidolons, so maybe not the perfect picture of how much net worth he has.
Still getting pretty free farm, and it's like, yeah, for the Sand King, it's not easy, because now it's like, I'm thinking about the pictures now to the later stages with Sand Kings, is usually you want to have like a +1 to pair with. Enigma's not that +1, almost ever. I don't feel like you can, like, Sand King and Enigma ganking just feels awkward unless it's a big team fight. It just doesn't really, yeah, there's no damage.
Exactly. I feel like Enigma might need the jungle while Sand King is farming, and Sand King probably will need to play with Rubik, because Wraith King also wants the jungle until he gets his core items.
Yeah, I have to be. I'm really worried for this dire lineup. Once like lanes kicking off, like it's already showing how much stronger HSS-FLOs are. Maybe they get the kill though. Noob with the nice rotation here is gonna get a quick kill on the Viper. But yeah, I feel like they're just gonna be able to, like, their mid game is gonna be able to actually put pressure. While I feel like Ooreedo is gonna be really completely dependent on Rubik and what spell he steals.
I mean, we talked about the we talked about the spells. Like, I don't think he wants to steal stuff from Monkey King. There's of course Lina spells to steal, either Dragon Slave or LSA Laguna Blade. Against Viper, you know what you're gonna steal. Like both once if you steal, it's good against either like a break mechanic or ulti against Monkey King is gonna be really valuable. And yeah, they're taking a lot of overtime damage.
One more hit.
Wants to go in. This should reveal the ward.
That should, yeah, I was about to say.
There's no way you can see him there.
Yeah, I was literally about to say.
That's our ward.
That's my ward. I always place that ward. No one's juking me in the tree line. As bottom, Fake Death gets very over-aggressive. He actually used his cookie and his scatter blaster going for a kill on the Enigma.
That's a real death, not a fake death.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they should be playing that aggressive. Look at the creep wave. They had almost 2 full creep waves coming up from the Dire.
Especially with their heroes. Like, they don't have to get so over-aggressive, I guess. But maybe they feel like they want to because it is into such a squishy weak lane versus the Sand King.
Look at this gigantic stack for Sand King. He's stacking the Ancients with the Eidolons. This is big.
Good man. Is that what is that, like a 5 stack on the hard camp?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah.
5. That's juicy. Hopefully it doesn't get stolen. As Lina getting chased will be okay in mid. We do see the Viper secure the last hit top. Very nicely done by the Slayer. Dude, these denies. Look at this poor Sand King bottom. Like, he's trying to find something. He's got those stacks to be able to go back to, but my God, Monkey King has got like 20 plus denies. See him all the way up the top of that net worth. But maybe he
this is big.
Kill? What?
This is huge. Getting a solo kill on Monkey King.
He's that far behind.
370, like that gets him back into the game, and he gets to farm the lane for 15 seconds. Enigma's gonna stack it one more time. I see Enigma in a triangle.
I can't believe he actually was just able to get that type of setup there.
I mean, he
staying kind of low,
used,
but...
like he went for all greed, used Epi into Sandstorm into Burrow Strike.
Perfect.
Oh,
it's actually the Rubik who takes the stack.
He got the Dragon Slave from Lina, so he's gonna be able to clean it. Maybe maybe they thought, okay, you got some gold from killing that Monkey King alone, so Noob will pick it up. It's Etherlands, 9 minutes in, has Arcane Ring as well. So Bloody Massacre will go for the Ancients instead. You can still farm Ancients with a Sand King. Ancients do have 30% magic resistance, so you can still farm it. We even see Sand Kings using Epicenters just to be able to kill the Ancients off.
Yeah, I think the kill, that kill fully brings him back in, which allows Rubik to get that. And at least for me, I'm not sure how you feel, but like for me, it's like, I'm okay with them giving the Rubik this because I feel like so much of this early game is dependent on Rubik. I'm still looking at him, it's like what spell he has is going to determine if they can fight around most of these tower pushes. Before Blink Dagger
for sure.
Sand King.
Rubik definitely needs to carry them because Enigma can't really make a move. Same goes for Wraith King, so it needs to be like Sand King Rubik pretty much playing the game.
Yep. Totally agreed. They'll continue to find these kills. They find another one bottom. The noob rotation. Big kills. Sand King who's struggling so much.
That's 5 people bottom.
And they should be able to push pretty nicely. Skeletons plus Eidolons. Should be a dead tower.
And the catapult. I mean, Viper killed the tower early on, so I think they should be okay with that, but they're TPing Snapfire. Doesn't have ulti.
Tango. Oh, he does have. LeBron's got it.
Let's see the roll. Gonna connect on Enigma. Enigma was level 6, but there's no way he's gonna be using the black hole. LeBron gonna keep chasing. Ooh, Swashbuckle misses a little bit, and they're gonna go for the Wraith King. Wraith King's dead. They surrounded him. There's way too many heroes. I think. Ooh man, the damage coming out from Noob. I think what LeBron did is he bought the book and didn't want to use it straight away, so he was TPing, and if you check the scoreboard, you can see the levels, and they thought, oh, Pango and Snapfire are both level 5. There's no way that they're going to defend this tower, so he pops the book, gets level 6, and then rolls in.
Yeah, really heads-up play there. And it's like the big push coming in. Like, most of the time you see a lot of teams sacrifice that tier 1, but no, they actually put the emphasis on going for defending it with such... I mean, with pretty much the whole team. But you do see the trade there. Right at the end there, when we cut back to the actual live game, the Sand King took mid tower. So, still some gains, at least for Urubu, but yeah, great roll from LeBron.
Overextended a little bit in the end, died, and yeah, this was supposed to be the tower, but they defended it, and you said Sand King managed to kill tier 1 tower in the mid lane.
Yeah, so maybe they actually got perhaps even better situation happen there, even though they lose Wraith King and stuff like that. Like, instead of getting bottom tower, like mid tower is way more valuable. All right, pretty decent. And now they have Blink on Sand King too because of that. So, you know, Bloody Massacre, after having a really hard lane, has completely recovered.
Mackie is in the middle of the pack, as you would expect him to be. Sometimes, you know, Sand Kings, they completely dominate the lane. They clear the Ancients, they clear the stacks, and they're like top 1. Maybe we're talking about the mid Sand King, but I think they're in a good spot right now. I want to see a smoke use this Sand King Blink Dagger to get a valuable kill. Monkey was showed on the bottom lane, and now he's jumping.
Gonna run into a lot of heroes here. LeBron. He's just, oh my, the damage, he's just deleted. And Noob, he actually steals the kisses on the retreat. They'll lose the Sand King, the Wukong's completely on nobody. And they'll get the Bane as well. But for the next fight, there will be a Rubik with some Mortimer kisses.
Sand King didn't use his Epi, so they can go again if they have a smoke. Rubik doing a lot of work. This Dragon Slave plus Fate Bolt, he just instantly deletes heroes.
Yeah. I mean,
also
full HP.
Ooh, managed to find some farm. Soul Ring, Blink Dagger. Like, once you have a Blink Dagger, you're pretty much good to go. Need to keep the distance a little bit. They would want to have this reincarnation on Wraith King. He needs to be a bit more careful. Still 40 seconds until it's back up.
Ooh. Wow, he's actually queuing up the Radiant.
No, I saw it.
Go, baby. You remember that game? The last time I saw Wraith King Radiance, it just played into the enemy hands, it felt like. Okay.
It's just too slow. That's how it is. Nothing...
I also think it's a BKB meta, so Radiance is just not really as good because everybody's BKB'd in midst of fights too, and then like the game, it feels like it's all about like the first items, like first 2 items, and if it takes so long for you to get an item like a Radiance and then it doesn't win you the fight completely, you just lose the game. So I don't like it, but we'll see if it ends up working because he probably is gonna commit for it.
Oh, the kisses, the cubes. Viper should probably get a kill here. It's too much overtime damage. Urn of Shadows as well. Attacker, I think he's going for bots into BKB, like the 1-2 item timing that you mentioned. So he will be fight ready pretty early on. To go back to Radiance, I think there's like certain situations where you can try to go for a Radiance.
He's gonna
get another solo kill. I mean, Bane will help out, but...
oh? Yeah, there's a Fiend Script. This Monkey King is giving up an unbelievable amount of golden experience. Like, yeah, that is, I would agree with that tip right there. Like, Bloody Massacre is not, like we mentioned, completely back in the game, but the amount that they've shut down this Monkey King, his farm...
Wait, does he know? He just planted an ob, so he scouted LeBron, so he might try to go for it.
And LeBron doesn't see it?
Difficult one to get. They might be afraid of the tower.
Wait, now they just gave away that ward completely.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess he was gonna know about it anyway with the way the Sankey moved, but whatever. It's interesting.
This Viper's gonna scale. He's having a really good time. You know, that Urn of Shadows is just for like, okay, we need something for the lane. Get Dragonlance because he is the Dragon overall. And now going into BKB, can disassemble the Dragonlance. So the BKB timing is gonna be pretty good. There's still like 2 abilities that go through Magic Immunity and also right clicks later on coming on from Wraith King. So he's not gonna feel as unkillable, but still gonna be like another frontliner. I think they definitely need this Viper to be tanky because
LeBron is able to get cookied out, but boom, the damage, the double nukes again. Noob just keeps finding him, and he'll probably get another kill here. They've got to grab for fake death. Actually, not using. I thought they would commit something else, but
yeah, Rubik every single time he shows up in a fight, he just gets double nukes. Now he has Snapfire.
He's owning. He really is. He's playing it super well.
And also keeping the distance. That's Boots of Travel, Lens, Magic Wand, and a Blink Dagger. He tried to go for a roll, but not very successful. And right clicks from the Wraith King, they do hurt. I just hope he changes his mind. Because Radiance also, compared to like Deso, doesn't give you tower damage.
Monkey King again? The Fiend's Grip onto the Rolling Thunder, but the Kisses come in and clean up, and they're gonna try Black Hole. They will get the kill on the Monkey King from the follow-up from Noob. But will they lose the Rubik? Noob will be able to get the TP out.
Cookie. Oh, I'm not sure if it was ready or not, but yeah, good decision-making there from Rubik to be able to TP out. They know that there were no stuns left. Monkey King, however.
Again.
And this is his like 4th death.
Wraith King is... I think the Radiance is actually going to end up working out because of all this, like, this space. They're completely shutting down the Monkey King. Wraith King is doing whatever the hell he wants. And yeah, game's looking really weird now for HSS-FLO. Even though attackers free farming and we did have them pressuring early on, this Monkey King has literally just died 4 times. So his farm is just gone.
Noob has been a bit more active than attacker. I guess that's why he shows up in a fight, then goes back to farming. Bottom lane, Viper seems like he's gonna be very dead there. Might get a return kill.
Like everybody on the side of HSS-FLO looks like they're playing their own game. While on the side of Ubers, they're actually just playing like a team. Like everyone's moving around together. Wraith King is farming in one spot. Sanking's defending towers.
Sanking one of the best heroes to defend the tower with. They do have a sentry, so we'll try to make a move on him. We've seen this in the previous series where this could potentially backfire, but seems like the execution is gonna be there. He actually gets the Burrow Strike off, still gonna die. They even commit with the Wukong's command. They pop the Glyph just to get some extra damage there. It's a tier 1 tower, so no multi-shot. But I'm not sure if they want to defend this tower. Noob is there. Oh my god, the damage. And
look at this. And they will lose the tower, but gets LeBron down quite low. I mean, I don't know. Wraith King is just getting all this free farm, though. This is so much space, and they're rotating together. That's a continuous thing I see about Ooreedo. This is the first time I saw HSS-FLO actually make a move as a team to rally around mid to get this kill and take a tower. But overall, yeah, Ooreedo is, I feel like overall, outplaying as a team in comparison.
I agree. They just playing as unit, while on the side of HSS-FLO, they are like, okay, we're gonna go for a kill, and like they don't get anything out of it. Seems like very random moves around the map. Also, Viper, he commit with another Ogre Axe. Like, this is why disassemble exists in Dota, so you can hit your timings more. Like, this is his BKB timing. Like, he could have had this BKB already.
They are gonna hit, well, it looks like they are gonna hit a triple BKB timing pretty much at the same exact time though, right?
If Lina already has her.
So Lina has hers. Monkey King.
Oh no, Monkey again.
And he bought the second Ogre Club.
Well, so I have a better name for them if they want to rename themselves, rebrand them to Ogre Axe Club. Sanking will have his Blink Dagger. Also, I feel like they need to be playing around this Monkey King, give him some kind of help. You said that they've been a bit more disconnected in terms of how they've been playing, and it really shows.
Yeah. He's literally on his own every time there. If they're even sitting behind him, perhaps, maybe we can see a turnaround. But I mean, Ooreedo is the ones they're feeling like the ones that are actually preparing for these kills before he hits that part in the lane. Like the reason that he dies there is because they were already setting up for it. While in HSS-FLO, it just feels like everyone's just playing their own game. So
it feels like they're reacting to, oh, the hero just showed, let's move there, instead of trying to figure out where someone's gonna go. Also, the Scatter Blast on Rubik is insane. Look at the cast range from, I mean, Arcane Supremacy is maxed out, plus Ether Lens as well, level 16.
He's gonna have his Ags, pretty decent timing, and then he doesn't even need ults. Let's like be honest, right? If he just gets 2 nukes.
Scatterblast Dragon Slave? I think that's
he's just gonna one-shot people. That's actually
alright. Yeah, that's 2 spells you want to probably steal.
Yeah, let's see. Attacker continues to just be the farmer, so it seems like he's gonna be the carry. So, I mean, I would agree because Monkey King is just kind of feeding. At this point, he needs to kind of carry that weight. So, yeah, keep doing what you're doing, Attacker, for now, since the Monkey King has already suffered so much. At this point, that's what you have to kind of accept. And yeah, they will have this triple BKB timing soon, but how are they gonna be able to actually utilize it? Because they're just not able to make any play. It's just literally Ooreedo.
They don't have a way to start a fight. I don't think Pango has a Blink Dagger yet. I didn't see too much of a Pango. There was a good Rolling Thunder on the bottom.
It's close.
Oh, okay. So that's one way to start a fight. Rolling Thunder is level 2 as well. I think they should smoke. With their BKB timings and Rolling Thunder, they need to make something happen.
I'm watching this Monkey King too. He needs to be a little more careful how he uses Primal Spring and farming. A couple of times now I've watched him just jumping down, not doing it the careful way, which is where you make it so you can't get stopped. You jump back instantly as Attacker top. Doesn't want to just TP out. It's gonna get him Fiend Script.
An Attacker is waiting. He knows he wants the last set. Ooh, Skulls actually gets it. Bane has been on point with these like rotations, playing behind Sanking to be able to kill the Monkey King, because Monkey did get the Jingo off. Last time he used the Fiend's Grip, and now going for Lina after she uses a BKB, so he's been all over the place.
Actual proper, like I've been saying, like team play, right? They're sitting behind each other, they're making moves, and it's not everyone playing greedy. Everyone's playing for themselves on HSS. Really showing.
Enigma found the Philosopher's Stone. I don't think you can ask for a better item. This is the item you're gonna hold throughout the whole game, pretty much.
He also has his BKB. So even though they have the triple BKB timing on HSS-FLO, there's a BKB Enigma versus no BKB counter. So he's gonna be able to freely choose what black hole he goes for. So those BKBs on HSS-FLO, even though they farmed all 3 of them, maybe won't work out, let's say.
Oh.
He breaks it. He'll just die. Oh, he has a
BKB. Ooh, Rolling Thunder on top of him, but that's a 9-second BKB, and he's gonna be able to blink out, so... Good way to use a BKB, break the smoke, get out of the trouble, 7k gold lead, and instant smoke. Like, they know that, okay, we don't need this BKB on Sanking, like, all we want to do is have damage, and look at Wraith King right now. He caught Snapfire, that Radiance kicking in, the overtime damage. Ooh, LSA misses. I thought that's gonna hit. Viper's gonna be in a lot of trouble, kind of isolated, but does have a BKB. Monkey using his BKB to try to man fight against the Wraith King. Pig Pole, not gonna save him. Enigma's still waiting in the backlines. This is the perfect opportunity. Sanking going in with the epicenter. They're dropping low. Where's the Enigma? There it is. But where's the follow-up? They need some kind of follow-up. Lina doing a ton of damage with the right clicks. I mean, in terms of execution, I think Dire could have executed that one a little bit better. And Wraith King didn't have much mana. He needed to fall back because there was not enough mana for his ulti.
Yeah, and I could see what he was looking at with the Enigma too. He actually saw the Lina on the south side, so I'm surprised he didn't... I thought he was going to black hole the Lina, because the damage was already done. The left side of the fight, like this Snapfire and this Monkey King, I feel like it's whatever at this point. They're not going to be able to finish you off. They used all their spells. I think if he goes for the Lina there, they actually have a better chance, but I guess with the Viper there too, they're already low on the Wraith King like you're talking about. Probably just a bit of miscoordination. Noob though, he's got his Ags, he's got 2 spells. Look at him.
Shield Crash, Dragon Slave. Like, if he gets the Shield Crash off in a fight, and also, yeah, that's a Shield Crash with the Aghanim Scepter. I mean, it's... does that actually work? I mean, there was an animation for it, but...
The Swash, it does. That was one of the ones that they fixed in the Rubik patch, because it was like, if you don't have Swash, you don't get Swash, but now they fixed that one. So
okay. Because I remember seeing that. I didn't see the swashbuckle, that's why I asked, and I know you test every single thing that you can think about when it comes down to Rubik.
Yeah. 9k gold lead. The Dire just continues to have a free game. Monkey King continues to suffer. It feels like it's been like the same kind of story for ever since like the 10-minute mark, let's say. 15 minutes, it feels like it's Monkey King just kind of on his own. Now they're looking to start playing behind him a little bit more, but they're already so far behind. You can see Ooreedo just constantly playing around each other, looking for any of these setups on these squishy cores.
Sanking trying to find something a little bit too late. That's going to be a tier 2 tower. And the outpost, they also have deep vision behind what was tower 5 seconds ago, so any kind of rotation could have been potentially scouted out. Enigma also, nice midnight balls. Cookie even closer to the tower, even Fiend's Grip just to be able to kill him. And LeBron, let's see, he's gonna roll out. And now it's time to chase. Stolen Cookie from
Noob. Have to BKB. If he doesn't BKB, he's gonna die. Okay. So he will be able to BKB TP out, but yeah, it feels like they can't get aggressive.
I think it's time to go
fights
Roche.
on their side. It's like,
they lost
the
Monkey.
Play now for HSS-FLO.
30 seconds.
Yeah.
Roshan was being pinged out. It also comes down to this Radiance. I actually dislike that quite a lot, because you talked about the BKBs, where he actually doesn't deal damage through the BKB. Yep, some right clicks, but Deso would feel much, much better. And they also seem a bit disconnected what needs to be done, because Roshan was pinged out, and we can see a fight coming up here. Bloody Massacre in a little bit of trouble. Burrow Strike still on cooldown for a couple of seconds. Oh, the shard from Rubik. He's gonna get lifted and gonna go back to safety.
I'm glad he bought the shard too, actually. There's a lot of spells that he could get, like Scatter Blast, right? That could be really nice with Shard. Viper, no BKB available still from before, and it's a quick, easy kill. Monkey King almost gets the stunned and his tree cut there. That was very close. And back to Roche. Things back on the menu as...
Of lag. Nothing too serious. Summoning the Skelly Bros inside the pit. Here we go. BKB done on Wraith King, level 20 as well. Enigma's gonna get a lot of farm with the Philly.
I mean, Lacoste, the Enigma has 1,000 more net worth than the Monkey King, who had a free farm lane. It's a disaster for HSS-FLO, really. Like,
it really is.
Not even gotten to play. He after having a good laning phase for the first 10 minutes, he's done nothing. He hasn't been able to play the game.
What are you saying? That those 5 deaths did absolutely nothing?
For his team, well, nothing positive.
Ooh, it's gonna be very difficult for Radiant to take a fight right now, because they're playing into Wraith King, who has level 3 ulti, and also Aegis on Rubik, so just focus. They need to heavily commit with either Kisses, Rolling Thunder, Wiggle, any of the big spells on their side to be able to get a kill. And they're just not gonna watch them do that. Also, we talked about the Enigma. He's gonna have Refresher in next couple of minutes because he's getting the farm, holding on to that Philly, so needs like a bit more than 2,000 gold to finish it off. And then what are you gonna do about it? You don't have any abilities that can stop the Black Hole. Last Black Hole was a little bit of off mark when the team and 2 Black Holes. I don't think you can fail.
Yeah, no, I agree. And you know what? It's like, I want to just be real. It's like, I know I'm giving a lot of like criticism toward the Monkey King, but as it is partly his fault because of a lot of the catches, but it's also like, where's the teamwork? Attacker has, like you said, he's literally played for himself the whole game on the Lina, so they don't have their mid laner helping out their carry, while on the opposite side, Noob is just running a wreck, right? He's running a havoc completely on the entire Radiant side. He's just doing whatever the hell he wants. And I thought it was going to maybe be the opposite way, where the Rubik might have trouble because he's the one getting gap closed on, but not once. You know, Noob has had a perfect game. I think he's 8-0-6 or something like that. He's the one who's dictating the pace. He's the one who's being the aggressor. 6-0-8, sorry.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Holding Aegis still for 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes going into Octarine core. Noob has been,
look at this,
on point.
Prepped. They're ready
You
for
already know. If he shows... Okay, good read from Monkey.
I'll go for the next one.
That's discipline. Considering that he died so many times, had so many bad deaths, not going for this creep wave, because it gets into your head. You're trying to get the most farm out of the map, and let's see if he goes for this one. He should definitely.
You see, he's definitely still so spooked now. After all, I mean, he has died. It's 7 times actually this game. I thought it was only 6. But...
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
That's what we do. Tier 2, setting up for it quite easily. Almost an AC finished as well on the Wraith King. I mean, they're just pumping out items at this point now.
Oh, I think it's time to strike. HSS, they should take a fight. Viper.
Are they though?
They just saw 2 TPs on the top, that's why I said it. Like, try to make something happen. Pango did also manage to get out.
Maybe Wraith King. They're going with the Monkey King too, but there's
Black Hole. That's the only one that they got, but still gonna be a big kill if they can get it. Sitting in Midnight Pulse on Pango, just gonna get bursted down. Wraith King used his reincarnation already, and we can see the stolen Snapfire ulti on top of the Monkey King, who doesn't have a BKB. It's just a disaster. He gets the Fiend's grip. Skull's waiting for a really long time just to get the grip off, and I'm not gonna say that this is gonna be the game, but this is gonna be at least one set of barracks. There's no tier 2 towers on the mid lane, neither on the bottom. Full AC down on Wraith King, so that's gonna help out quite a lot with dealing the tower damage. 25 seconds until his reincarnation is back online, so then try start playing a bit more. They did, yeah.
Like you said, like they saw the TP's top, they tried to make an aggressive move, but just too far behind. Even when Enigma only catches like a 1-person Black Hole, they can't even take advantage of the fact that it takes the other team 30 seconds to get there, and they still lose the fight.
Yeah, it was their best chance. I'm not saying that they should have won that fight, but considering the situation they're in, that was the best possible way to start a fight for them.
Another stun, Bloody Massacre, just annoying him it looks like. We'll be able to reset away.
Radiant's middle tower.
Yeah, clean. I mean, after lane, it seems like the game was just clean. Like lane's maybe a little bit rough. They made some slip-ups, but Noob absolutely carried this game with his rotations. And yeah, he set them up for complete success. And the Sanking too. I have to give credit to the Sanking because of how hard his lane was the first 10 minutes. And then he just literally solo killed Monkey King, set up for the Monkey King kills 2 or 3 times. And yeah, we're seeing 100% win rate, of course, now for Blue Thunders.
This is my favorite thing in Dota. Like 2 things. When you feel that enemy team is weak and then you're chasing them down. Okay, that's a kill. The second one is having a really bad laning stage and then setting up your team for success is one of the best feelings in Dota.
And then third is Philly, right?
Okay, yeah, Philly. Yeah. Big boy Philly, one of my favorite items. I don't get to use it as much because it always gets stolen, but yeah, it is what it is. They did get a kill on Sanking, pretty big kill overall. I don't know if they want to wait for Roshan to respawn. That'd be, you know, something a bit less risky, but not sure if they want to
kill this Viper.
Raid King going in, stunned, Rolling Thunder. Okay, the Rolling Thunder. Let's see if it's gonna get stolen. Seems like it's not. It's not showing for some reason, but the Fiend's grip on Pango and Raid King pops the ulti. The globs are coming out down on Viper, who doesn't have a BKB anymore. And Monkey, he might get a kill here on Bane. Bane no spells available. Ooh, but the Scatter Blast with the Shard stolen from Rubik and the Shield Crash. Noob is doing God's work in these fights. This might be it. This fight might be it. Using the Scatter Blast, pushing them away, and he even found Lina. They got a black hole on top of her as well, just to seal the deal. Pango did buy back. One coming out from Monkey King as well. There's the second black hole. Braun using the roll-up, but I'm not sure if that's gonna be enough. Raid King, oh, he got the disarm. Raid King does have ulti anyway. A Radiance burn, he needs another stun. Here we go, and he's gonna get him.
And look at up top, Noob, he's just toying with the Monkey King the entire fight. And GG does get called. I mean, just, you know, look at the man on the screen right there, lifting the Sand King, trying to throw him in the fountain. That's the man to look at this game. What a damn... yeah, what else is there to say? Everywhere he was needed, he set up plays after lanes that, like we mentioned multiple times, that were